drought, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, just eaten some. We call them shangi. They are very round, so they are called shangi. Shangi is actually a breed. Is it a breed of a potato? Of the potato, I think. So, what are we here for? What are we here for? Yeah. I want to talk about this because something that is becoming persistent. Now, something happened yesterday. Something happened yesterday. I think it was in the night. I'm with this roommate. He asks, are you on the internet? And I tell him no. But at that time I think I was using the data from my SIM card. I'm like, bro, I'm not using it. I'm not online right now, but okay, I'm online. I know I'm online, but I had to admit that I'm not online. I think he was referring to internet or the Wi-Fi if I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. And he has my password and even my login details, yeah. So that means he has all the login details, which means that he can log in anytime. I was like, but they delayed before I bought some internet. I'm like, I don't know what kept me at bay or even kept me waiting from buying internet. Finally, at 11 in the night, I decided to buy it. Tell me why. You must connect to the router, connect to their website through wi-fi.com, and then after that it will tell you to log in into your account. I decided to log in into my account before I actually buy. Just some seconds before I buy, I decided to scroll and check my profile. I've been really wanting to change my username because it's referring to the first name, to the name that I got rid of. I decided, let me change my name. Maybe I might have changed the system so that I can change my username. Tell me why. That curiosity takes me to the profile details so that I can edit it. Kidogo I find out that that's not my email that I signed up with. That's not the email. It belongs to the roommate. I'm like, wait. I gave you the login details and you changed my password. And even my email first. Actually, it's really not a matter of anything else. Email. And you have the guts to change my email. These are the small things that keep you, that force you to work hard to get your own house or even your room, so that you can live alone. It's because at times we just want to get into other people's details, thinking that, assuming that they are of your own. I know, friendship is very important. But again, I respect people's belongings. Yeah. Then I have given you my account, and then you are changing my email to yours. I had my guy, you just have to stop this. Now, what came into my mind that pushed me towards changing the email from now. details that here's the thing. Details, I assumed that okay, maybe he assumed that it is mine. You know, something that is yours, you can do anything with it. Maybe he assumed that it is his, and then he changed, not knowing that it's mine. I assumed that, so I had to change. Although I did change the password, but I think he has the access details. Now, immediately I forgot the internet, and he saw that I got into the internet. When you use a PC, that's when you are seeing me using the PC, you know that I'm connected to the internet. I think he tried to log in using the account details. And remember, when you are logging in into this true Wi-Fi, you can enter using an email or a username. Usually I use username almost all the time. I hear some grumbling or even some grunting. Yeah, I hear some grunting. I'm like, hey. Once you hear such stuff, it's like regrets. Someone is just regretting, or he's just astonished. He's just surprised of what is happening. He just wants to laugh, only that he's annoyed in a way. Okay, they are annoyed in a way. So, that sound really suggests a lot of mixed feelings. Hey. And I knew it's about the account that I had just logged out. I think it will reach a point now. I think I won't talk anymore. And you see the importance of being independent. You can do anything with anything. You can do anything. You can do anything with anything. You can do anything with anything of how you want and how you want it. That's the thing. Although, no, I'm not. Now, let me talk about. Actually, no, he won't see this. These are my diaries. I think I tend to, express my feelings in this diary because I have no one else to do. So here's the thing. Once you get used to someone, you assume that everything that belongs to them is also yours. That's a notion. That's a very bad notion, and which I tend to really assume it because it's not true. One thing that will happen when you are so used to something, you assume that their personal belongings belongs to you also. And I tend to keep a distance, or even to keep that to draw that line. Okay, bro, I know we are together, but please, everyone keep their personal and personal belongings to themselves. At least you are not supposed to touch. You are not supposed to touch at their mind. Such as there's this kagunia of bathing. This kagunia of bathing, it's supposed to be personal to yours. And if you ever see me doing something with it, you can do it with it. One, I don't use that kagunia. It's a sort of a sack that has been cut so that we'll be bathing with it. One thing you are not supposed to do is one thing that I don't do with it is just washing or even cleaning my clothes or even my shoes with the bath. I know it can do the job, but I don't do it. Why do you think so? I'm not comfortable with it. I don't do that. The other day, this man that we are living with, this young man that we are living with, I am living with, he uses it to clean his shoes. I'm like, okay, you have never seen me wash my clothes with that thing. Okay, that's a mistake number one. Two, why are you using it? So you have yours, and I've never touched it. And I think I tend to show him that, bro, I think I drew some line. I drew some line between using my personal belongings and even yours. One, we have two buckets in the house. Okay, do I say it? You know, I just want to blame. I don't know how do I say this. Am I the one in the wrong or what? I'm so used to staying alone until I respect my own I respect my own things, and in a manner that, okay, if someone else comes, I'm going to get used to the old way of living. So we have two buckets. Yeah, and every time that I'm doing anything, I'll use my bucket. If I'm washing clothes, if I'm doing laundry, I'll use one bucket. I know there are two, and it has the capabilities of doing that, but I'll not use the two. Why? Because that's my own thing. That's how I do things. That's how I do things, really. So I don't expect you to cross certain lines, certain boundaries that I'm not comfortable with. And I'm sure he has noted that I'm selfish with my own things, and not in a bad way. It's only that I keep a distance. And whenever you are trying to use my details to tell me that you have changed my details. Actually, I don't expect it. I'll cause no drama if you tell me that you have added your email to my account. That's not the problem, right? The problem is you have used my account in a way that wouldn't please me. Alright? It's something that I don't know if I get married. I think I'll own one house for the family. You know, I usually tell myself this when I'll get my family or even my house, I think I'll have another house, or in that big house that I'll build, I'll make sure that I have my own room of doing things, because wow, I'm not so used to people, and it's something that I'll try as much as possible to fix, but I won't get over it. Yeah, you know, when I marry, that's my plan. I want to just have my own house just somewhere else. Yeah, well, I'll do my things alone. I don't think even there's actually a big possibility that we won't be living in the same room as my wife. Yeah, we won't be sleeping on the same bed, unless it's that time of conjugal. Yeah, you need to exchange the conjugal rights. Yeah, that's the only time that we will sleep together, because I love my own space, not because of anything. I think it's more of a personal preference and a personal trait than it is a need to be different. Like, you just want to be different, and you know, not more of a egoistic and selfish thing. Yeah, you get me? Like, it's something that I try to, as much as possible, to do, but I think I'm not used to people. And if I get used to people, it will take years before I adapt. And it's something that, okay, I don't know if it will be possible. Anyway, was fine. Dogs, I don't know what to blame. But I'm really struggling. Maybe I'm looking for a way. I just earned some money. I think I shift to another house. Of course, not completely shift, but my base will be on there. I'll be sleeping there. Cooking, maybe I'm coming. I have a lot of mind. I just want to be doing things how I know it's best. It's something that, anyway, I'm going to work hard, very hard. Yesterday I was doing this research. Amazon affiliates. What will happen is that you will get commission if actually they don't buy anything from you. Okay, here's the thing. They won't buy anything. If they buy anything apart from you will still get the commission. It's something that I think I might go with them. Only that the payment option is what I've not explored, and I'm going back. I'm going back to the if means in which Amazon associates can pay me. Yeah, it's something I'm going to find out if it is flexible. Fine, put my bank details and everything. Everything. Yeah. I'm manifesting 87,000 in my Plessa, like 87,000 Kenyan shillings in my Plessa. I want to see that figure. I'm feeling it, yeah. Having 87,000 is something that one I'll pay rent for 20,000 where I'm staying. So that means I'll go for even 2 semesters without paying. Okay, I'm going with 2 semesters, knowing very well that my rent is covered. Yeah, I think one of the reasons why okay, let me honestly say this. I think I've started to see the reason why I had to have a robot, and it's so that they can push me towards having this unsatisfied feelings, so that I can work hard, yeah, and so that I can move out and even be independent. I think I've started to view things in a way that I think everything is happening for a reason, and if I don't work hard, yeah, things will not work out. Don't expect them to work out. So I think this thing was planned from the beginning. They come, I start having this mixed feelings about living with people. Not just there could be another reason, but I'm doing everything. Not that they are interested. They are not that interested. Someone with energy, you can tell that. Someone with energy, you can tell that. Okay, this person is interested in whatever I'm doing, and teamwork will work for both of us. You can tell someone who is driven, self-driven. Specifically, I don't want to be driven. Not that they are driven. I want someone who is asking questions. Wait, when will you start this thing? That's why you know, okay, this person is game. I think we can work with him. Anyway, it's something that I'm still content. I'm still trying to figure out. But I know for a reason. One of the reason why he came into my life is just to push me towards achieving or reaching my that potential. Okay, which really I'm seeing the importance of it. Better we start doing things, because if I could have been alone, tell me how I could have done this. Like you push yourself towards the limit. Okay, I don't get it. Now, what do I talk? Yes, I really wanted to talk about my part. Okay, but I think I concluded this matter, and it's because I don't think it will go anywhere. I don't think it will go anywhere. It's something that I'm struggling with. I just want to know my partner. That's it, by the way. I just wanted to know my partner. Although I might have met them, but really, there's this person in mind. Someone who is self-driven. I just want that person. Someone who is always psyched up. Someone who will push me towards achieving my goals. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I have met the right person. It's still something that is in question, and I think I'll take my silent time, go back to God and ask Him. I think I really need to know. I should be sure that this is the person, so that I don't waste time moving up and there, up and down, left and right, side to side, back and forth. I just want to be sure that this is a person, so that I think I tailor my flirting skills now to her. Okay, I really need a confirmation that I have met my partner and she is the one. Not that I'm sure. Esther, we are compatible with the life path, because I think she's life path 1, pure. 1, the date of birth is 1, and trying to calculate with the 206 life path. All of it, the whole of it of the date of birth, it's still adding to 1. So it means that we are compatible. Now, the only question that I have is, if this person is has this energy, self-driven, willing to do anything, willing to, want someone who can risk things together, and not just someone who is just when you stay with that kind of a person, where's the energy? I'm looking for the energy, but I'm not finding it. But anyway, I'm praying that I get a person we are compatible with. As much as they may lack that, I think I'll get the jovial type, the jovial kind of vibe in other people if I make friends with people. Remember, school is opening today, so when people come, you won't lack someone who is self-driven, who is jovial, who is this energetic, always high. I want that kind of a person. Okay, the kind of people that I want to be around my life, I think. But again, I have to vibrate in the same frequency as them. You want a person, you have to become like them. You want to attract them, you have to become like them. It's something that, for me, I struggle with, I think. And another one of my other worries that before you get a child, I just pray that my name will have changed in all my documents, my date of birth, that's birth certificate, national ID, everything will be aligned. Will have my 3 names: Maxim, Felix, Kenobi. Yeah, I want my names to appear on that, because I don't want my child to have that first name, the second name that I had previously, to pick that surname. I think it cannot be yeah. So I think there's a lot that is happening in my life, and today I'm very fluent on the language. I don't know why. Is it that? Okay, I think I woke up with this spirit, but I might be fluent. Today I'm doing content. I don't know what to say, but yeah. What else do I need to talk about? What else do I need to talk about, by the way? I need to talk about what? My feelings about opening school. Okay, although I talked about it, but anyway, it's important people come to school, but for me, I think it ruined the plan that I had to just be making content. Although I don't have any plan to go back to school and read and become a learner, I think I'll put more work in becoming independent than it is for me to read. I think my time here for more is almost up. It was almost ending, and it's about time that I just look for my own money and continue the life. So I have no option. It's either I work hard or even work hard and even get it. So yeah. So yesterday I felt. So there's this, I don't want to mention the names. There's this person from Equatorial Guinea that has fucked about 400. Oh my god. I hope that video will not be censored by YouTube. That word. So here's the thing. I just hope that it won't be censored. So here's the thing. There's this man who has 400 women in Equatorial Guinea, and not just any ordinary women. These are women of a certain class. They are wives to very big people or prominent people in Equatorial Guinea. And this man, how he has done it, still shocks me. How was he able to convince 400 women who have their own brains, someone prominent, someone who knows themselves? How did he convince them and even goes ahead and sleeps with them? Yeah, goes ahead and sleeps with them and records the videos, and now the video, I think, hell broke loose and they found their way on the internet. Like, I'm wondering. By this, it has become a viral thing on TikTok. TikTok, there is especially Twitter and even Facebook, and Facebook also. So his picture is circulating all around. It is circulating all around, and many things are just happening, and people are just watching. And while I was at Facebook, I noticed this picture is actually, it has become more persistent than, it had just become so persistent. I was like, okay, what is so special about this picture? I remember this time, I'm very careful of what is happening there. I don't want to watch any porn. Actually, I entered Twitter. Oh my god, I encountered the videos one on one, and I fell on the trap. Unfortunately, I did the thing. You know what? You know that thing that a company spawn. It came back. I fell for it. I'm really feeling sorry for myself, but I think it reaches a point where okay, I think I need to now be careful of what I'm doing, because that was a trap. Me encountering those videos, I didn't want to do, because I knew I don't want to go to Egypt. But this human flesh, I fell for it now. It's something that I'm feeling sorry for myself, because whenever you are in the act, you don't consider the effects that it will have. Yeah, but once you are out, you will see that never. Thank God I was busy with other things, because my energy wasn't on that thing, and it was not even in my desire. I think I've fallen short of faith. I've fallen short of the glory. Oh my God, I feel sorry sometimes for myself. I'm like David. He was just a good man, a very good man. But whenever he set eyes on the thing, I think that's where it overtook him. You find that David, as much as he was meant to build that castle, was it a castle or the temple? I'm not sure about it, but he wasn't able to do that. His child, that is Solomon, he was the one who was supposed to build that temple of God, and it's because of the same thing. You run short of His glory when this weakness overtakes you. I know I might follow that path. I might follow that path. The things that I won't be able. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not concluding that, but make sure that I tell my children that they should never allow some things to unless they have a weakness. About this thing, these sexual desires. Once I set my eyes on anything pornish, that's it. That's it. You have finished me. Half of the problem is if I stay there for long, because there are things that are sweet to watch out there. You just don't want to miss that. If I stay there, that's when it overpowers me. But let me take back my power, because I don't want to lose any power. I don't want to go into Egypt. Anyway, it was just I think it was a reminder of even a test to see if I'm still able, but I failed terribly. Let me end this diary here, because I don't have anything to talk about today. I wanted to express that whatever is in my mind. Anyway, for future reference, remember, if it can be shaken, which was clearly shaken, if it can be shaken, it can be moved. This is Safaricom telling me that I have an Okoa. Go to hell. If it can be shaken, it can be moved. Don't allow it to be shaken. Adios.